Welcome to the News at Noon for Park Lane, Australia, this Wednesday, October 22nd. I'm Tom. I'm live here in Victoria, and we're excited to have you on. We welcome first our newest franchise owners last week in Western Australia in Perth. I was fortunate enough to be with and help start their business, Shirley and Russell McKinnon, from Sparkling Swan Sales in Perth, Australia. Shirley is really legendary in direct sales. She has been with direct sales companies. She has coached direct sales companies. She is an author. Some of you may have read some of her books that are very helpful for direct sales. And Russell, and world-renowned athlete and media player, just such a fun couple, and they are just going to do amazing. So welcome Shirley and Russell McKinnon in Perth, Western Australia. I am this week in the third installation. You'll be hearing about that next week. And we're here in Melbourne where we have our event on Friday. So congratulations again, Shirley and Russell and Sparkling Swans, our second new Park Lane franchise. It's CEO Weeks. For the man who is here who loves Australia, it is CEO Weeks with sales that have come in these 2 weeks, yesterday the 21st and next Tuesday the 28th. There are incredible incentives all around. Our teams, all of our leaders have a goal to achieve their team sales goal. You got that in an email. When you do that, this beautiful double track cubic zirconia bracelet is yours. And those who are most over their goal win a $500 gift card. And we say it every week. In Australia, you just win more awards than anybody else. So we know many of you are going for your biggest sales weeks ever. And part of it is because the incredible personal performance as well awards that you get. We start with the One Recruit Award. And with the One Recruit Award, you get the fabulous ring. This is one recruit who starts in these 2 weeks and has 500 or more in sales. Then we go to the Sales Level Award, Level 1, the Dreammaker earrings. That's just 1,000 or more in net non-sales to qualify for that. 2,000 or more, you add the beautiful Dreammaker bracelet. And $4,500 in sales or 2 recruits, and you receive the amazing Dreammaker necklace. Now again, the easy way is 2 recruits. You get the ring and the necklace, but you can have $4,500 in personal sales to do that. Amazing awards from an amazing man many of you have met, Scott Levine, our CEO, and it's his birthday, but you get the gifts. Fabulous awards during CEO Weeks. This is the last week for the Paris incentive trip. Through the 28th, all sales, all recruits, everything you've done since July 21st, since convention counts. If you have your Paris tracking chart up, I know you're tracking during Paris. A trip for one, we have many people who are on the webinar live have already, Tanya's already earned for a trip for 2. There are many people who have already got it in the bag, but if you're tracking, 50,000 trip for 1, 64 trip for 2. This is the last week. There's exciting news coming up. So everything you're doing working towards this makes that success happen now and later for you. But we're going to have just a ton of winners from Australia for the amazing Paris incentive trip. This was a shot from the Brisbane meeting on Monday night. And it was a full house. It was off the hook. I've heard it described. This is actually German. This was a picture that last night I shared on the News at Noon for Germany yesterday. And Scott is going to Germany in November. And the question I asked there is, how many people are you bringing to see Scott? And I want them to be inspired by how many people you brought to see Scott. Amazing events, Monday night in Brisbane, Tuesday night in Mackay. I'm going to share with you the number of people who said yes at those events, which is amazing, and ask you what's going to happen for those of you in South Australia, in Tasmania and Victoria in the next 2 weeks. Fabulous events the 20th and 21st. 63 people said yes in Brisbane. 42 people said yes last night in Mackay. That's 105 brand new Park Lane fashion directors who said yes, thanks to your amazing effort to get people in the seats. Scott does an amazing job. And again, I love telling the Park Lane story, but He is the Park Lane story. But nothing happens if people aren't in the seats. You did an amazing job filling these events. And the next two nights, tonight is an off night. 23rd, we're down in Hobart, Tasmania, out in the Somerset Pier. And Friday night, the 24th, we're here in Melbourne at the Novotel Hotel. And my question is, how many people are we going to have there? We're very excited. I talked to Sandra and John this morning as they were flying back. They said, Scott gets better every time he goes. He really does. He kind of learns the culture, learns the people. So, Tasmania, Melbourne area, let's fill those locations. It's a lot of fun. Share, go on Facebook, look at all those people who have been at an event. You know, it just gives away tons of jewelry. Everybody gets a piece for being there, which is fabulous. Let's build attendance. Those of you who are in other areas of Australia, if you know someone, everyone knows someone. Everyone invite one. Invite one person to attend one of these events. Have them ask for me because, you know, I'm kind of the guy at the door who greets everybody and is happy to welcome them. I really don't have any part of doing the event. I just get to be there to help share the love of Park Lane, and I'm very excited to be at these next two events because the first two have been phenomenal. Rich Rewards Club is an amazing incentive program, and we're talking about that here with our third new franchise installation, how these products become awards 1 month and then become available for sale. Montmartre was the month of August. Papillon was the month of September. October's award is the Grand Entrance Necklace. Holy cow. Look at that piece. $336 retail. It will be available for sale after the month of October, and you earn it free. Don't you want that around your neck? Don't you want that in your collection? 2,000 or more in net non-sales earns you Rich Rewards Club Level 2, and this month's award is the Grand Entrance Necklace. And it's Vegas, baby. The excitement now is all about going to Las Vegas and seeing Park Lane's International Convention. At the Paris Hotel and Casino, it's February 19th through the 21st. Your room is only US dollars. It's $118, so that's still only like $140 a night Australian. I can't get a room in Melbourne for half that price or for double that price. So it's really a great price at a great hotel. Secondly, registration is $129. Register with your franchise. We have now, after this week, 4 franchises here in Australia, which is amazing. Let your franchise know that you're attending convention. Look for your airfare now. I know that's the biggest expense from Australia, but I give you my promise that when you go, it is so worth being part of Park Lane's worldwide international convention and being there to see everything live. You'll never get the same picture anywhere else. We try to recreate it, but being in Las Vegas with Park Lane's convention to see everything is truly the way to experience the very best that Park Lane has to offer. Hey, on the News at Noon, let's take a minute and just review our customer and hostess special offers that just started. We just started these a week ago, and we start with the Hope Necklace. This is the new customer special. With a $30 order, customers can purchase one for $17. I have to tell you, we have been seeing customers purchase multiple quantities of the Hope Necklace. A beautiful piece. It's a 16-inch chain with a 3-inch extender. That makes it 35 to 42 centimeters long. It's got beautiful clear and pink crystals around it. It's a beautiful piece. All of us know someone that has been affected by cancer. 90% of the proceeds of the sale of this product go to children's cancer research. And again, $17 with a $30 order. Sorry, I put the wrong amount on there. It's $17 as a customer special. It matches our bonus buy item with a $30 order, and it's a $69 retail. This is a beautiful piece. Next, we have the amazing Hostess Special Moments Watch and the Think Pink ring. And again, on all of these sheets, this little thing on the bottom here, I put there just to kind of call it out. Remember to check your network magazine, because your network magazine is the place that always has the information as it is happening in your business. Moments Watch, it's the Hostess Special. It's offered to a hostess for $43 or free over an $800 net show. The yes gift, when a hostess books her show and gets a bonus item at her show, is the Think Pink ring. Beautiful piece that is $18. Now again, this comes out of your network magazine, and so I saw something else somewhere posted that was a different price, but $18 comes out of our network magazine, and that's the Park Lane's published cost. So just make note of that in your network magazine. CEO weeks still continue this second week. 3 booking gift rings free for a $300 and higher net show, and double thank you gifts. Thank you, thank you. Or zwei Dankeschön is what it's called in German. Double thank you. 2 thank you. So take advantage of that this week. It really is exciting. It's going to be a huge week. It was a great week this week with all the events coming up. Many of you have intro shows and new things to go. Again, here is your yes gift for $18 and your watch, $43, or free with an $800 net show. These continue in the second week of CEO weeks, and I believe these continue in November, though I don't know that officially yet. So stay tuned for that information. Your great Park Lane customer service team is here to help you. Great email addresses if you choose, or report an issue. Of course, the first line to contact with regards to anything going on in your business that even gives you a little frustration are your amazing franchise owners. John and Sandra, who now after 2 amazing events, jet off to Asia for the marriage of their daughter, Rebecca and Michael. Much love and happiness to them as they do that. But again, your franchise owners, Karen and Tim down in Tasmania at Cascading Jewels, Shirley and Russ McKinnon at Western Australia and Perth at Sparkling Swan, and our newest one, we will show you their official picture on screen next week, but our newest one, which is Razzmatazz, what a great name, is Tracy Wilson and Rebecca Billman, and we're so excited to be here with them and so excited Friday night to do a launch event here in Melbourne celebrating our newest franchise down in Victoria. So report an issue is also a great place to go. This is a week, if you didn't do it this past week, put in a show, create a show, send out the link to your friends, sell the Hope Necklace. Talk about the Hope Necklace and what a great offer that is for $30. You know, you realize a customer places a $30 order, then gets a $30 item for $17, and can order the Hope Necklace, a $69 item for $17 as well. That means somebody can spend $64 and get $129 in value. 50% off. A $30 entry order can save that customer 50% off the regular retail. Is there anywhere else besides Park Lane where you find that kind of amazing product and that kind of value? It's easy to see where we're growing like we are. October is a 4-week commission month. We are in the last week of the October commission month. This is the last week for October. This is the last week for CEO week. This is the last week for Paris. So let's bring it home with exciting success. We've got 2 more events that we're going to fill up and really make things happen. This is your mantra here in Australia. You are amazing in the success you have and the success you bring to others. You're not just selling jewelry. You're making a difference in people's lives. It shows constantly as we hear the stories, as we see the rooms of people, and we are so grateful for all you do. Thank you for being part of Park Lane Australia. Thank you for watching the news at noon, live or recording, and let's have a fabulous week for the